This is Ian here in Scotland, and the question I have is, this loch, or loch as we say, not lake, is this loch the most famous loch in Scotland? And I'll tell you what loch this is in a little minute. Loch Lomond, otherwise known as Loch Lomond in Gaelic, I believe, which translates as Lake of the Elm. This might be the most famous loch in Scotland, but I'm not sure. I think Loch Ness, where the Loch Ness monster lives, might just be more famous. You tell me, because we're going to go to Loch Ness and then we'll share that with you. This loch has been made famous in many Scottish songs, poems, movies, even television. Most notably, it's featured in the song, the famous song, I think, famous anyway for Scottish people, the song The Bonny Banks of Loch Lomond. The loch is surrounded by hills, including the hill Ben Lomond, which is about 975 metres, nearly 3,200 feet in height. Loch Lomond is a freshwater Scottish loch that is considered the boundary between the lowlands of central Scotland and the Highlands. It's southern area where I'm sitting right now, where you actually come in first contact with the loch. It's about 14 miles of the city centre of Glasgow. The actual loch is about 23 miles long, maybe 1 mile and 5 miles wide at its shortest and most widest part. It is, believe it or not, one of the largest lochs in the UK. Loch Lomond is about 23 miles long, and between 1 mile and I think about 5 miles at its shortest and widest part, or narrowest and widest part. The actual surface area is about 27.5 square miles, which is considered the largest lake or loch in Great Britain by surface area. So there you have it. And this area where I am now is quite a shallow area, but at the top end of the loch where we're going to go to is actually quite deep. It's about 620 feet deep. Anyway, join us as we head up to the north side of Loch Lomond. This is Balach, which is near where we were 2 minutes ago. We just came back out of that area at the bottom of the loch, and we're here where the loch more or less starts, which is the river leaving. Beautiful place. But we're going to continue to move around the side of the loch and share it with you. If you're interested, this is Scotland. This area is known as Duck Bay Marina. Just walking up towards it now. A beautiful day, really sunshiny, still windy at parts. Depends where you are on the loch. But I'll show you Duck Bay Marina. Some good restaurants there. When I was younger, the restaurant there used to convert at midnight into a dance hall. They would have a dance hall, a disco, nightclub. Used to have a countdown, and they would lower the lights at midnight, and then they would move the tables, lift up the carpet, and all of a sudden that would be the dance floor. Go back a few years now, I'm not sure what it's like now, but there you go, yeah. The good old days, as they say. Duck Bay Marina. So this pier I'm on used to be a lot wider, thicker. I think it blew down in a terrible storm a few years back, and then this is obviously just a small replacement. But that used to be the Duck Bay Marina Hotel, nightclub. It's more of a restaurant now. I don't think they're going to be doing too many nightclubs in there, but there you go. There's Ben Lomond in the distance. Beautiful Scotland. I'm going to head up further up the side of the loch. Come with me.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test.
This is a place called Luss, which is just up the side of Loch Lomond, not that far from where we were at the southern part of the loch. Let me show you Luss, it's beautiful.
No, it's not funny.
This is Luss Pier, and I remember being here as a young lad, jumping off the pier like the guys are doing now. But also I remember over here, there's a river that comes up over here. I remember canoeing up that river and then going across into one of the many islands on Loch Lomond and camping there overnight. So again, beautiful weather, brings all the best out in people. It's just fantastic, I love it. So nice to see Scotland. Sometimes I question why I'm in Beijing. But anyway, this is Luss. Enjoy. Well, we've just come down. So that was Luss. I'm going to go further up the side of Loch Lomond and share it with you. But don't get fooled. Even though there's a lot of people here in and out the water is bitter cold, and also the sun might be up, still has a wind. So don't think this is everyday Scotland. This is very unusual weather for us, which is great, don't get me wrong, but it is unusual. So we haven't made it to the top of the loch. We've got to a place called Tarbet, which is halfway up. We're not going to go that much further. We have to be back and meet up with someone, a friend. In the meantime, enjoy this. This is Tarbet, and that is Loch Lomond. which is just stunning. It is windy, so I hope you can hear me, but beautiful. This is Scotland, and I recommend it. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. This is Ian in Scotland saying to you, take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of your community, and as always, peace out. Let there be love in the world and beauty. Look at that. That is stunning. Stunning. Wow.
Seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day.